Today we're at the Red Cross office at 600 North George Street talking with Kimberly Berrier. Kimberly, you are the business
operations specialist for the region.
Business operations specialist. You're the boss, BOS.
That's one name for it, yeah.
Okay.
We'll go with that.
All right, here at the Red Cross on North George Street, behind us is ERV. What is an ERV?
Emergency response vehicle.
ERV. And what are they doing to it now? Are they loading it up?
Yes. Food and water.
Food and water, and this ERV will be used where?
Right here in Wayne County.
Here in Wayne County to help with survivors of Hurricane Matthew. Yeah, and the flooding and all.
Yeah.
We still have some serious situations here in Wayne County.
Yes, unfortunately.
Still a lot of neighborhoods are flooded. Some places people are immobile, can't get out of where they are. The houses are flooded. The refrigerator power's still off in many locations. So how many ERVs do we have? Is this the only one in the area?
Well, we always have one ERV dedicated to Wayne County.
Okay.
It sits right here in this parking lot. But in this disaster, we have two more. So we have a total of 3 in Wayne County.
Total of 3 moving around helping people.
Yes.
Okay, so who determines where the ERVs go?
Well, our disaster program specialist has her core volunteers in place, and one of them is a mass care feeding specialist. And he determines not only what goes out and how much, but where it can safely go. Yeah, that's our big thing in any disaster is we cannot put more people in harm's way. We have to make sure that when this ERV rolls out of this parking lot, as best as we can possibly make sure that the people in it are going to be safe and be able to navigate the roads.
Now, what about blood supplies? How do we stand there? Are we in okay shape? We need help, or where do we stand?
Definitely need help. Definitely need help.
So are there blood drives in the area that you know of?
Yes, we had to rearrange our schedule a little bit. You know, we're following the ebb and flow of the water right now. We were supposed to have a drive today at Berkeley Mall. We couldn't get here. So the hospital Wayne Memorial has been very generous in giving us their space the second time in a week.
Oh, how
we
nice.
were just there on Friday.
How nice.
I know, right? So we'll be there again on Monday, roads permitting, water permitting. We hope to be at the hospital and Wayne Memorial Monday from 10 to 3.
And that's because the bloodmobile comes from the Wilmington area.
Yes, the staff and the truck and the supplies come from Wilmington.
Right.
They have to get up I-40 and 117, and we all know in this county what 117 looks like right now. But we're doing the best we can to get a game plan together, and our community partners here in Wayne have really stepped up to meet us more than halfway. It's a really big deal for the hospital to open their doors to us a second time.
So again, the blood drive will be at the hospital.
We're planning right now on Monday from 10 to 3.
That would be today's 17th. Monday the 17th.
Yes.
10 to 3.
Roads permitting.
Roads permitting.
So it's a really good idea to either call 800 Red Cross, or even better idea to go to redcrossblood.org.
Right.
You put in your zip code, and it'll search all of the blood drives in that area.
And the one at the hospital would come up then
yes,
that quickly.
It would.
It's been posted that quickly. And that's, of course, tentative, depending on road availabilities and such, and personnel availabilities and all that. All right, now you mentioned an 800 number. Do you have an 800 number?
The American Red Cross has established a dedicated 800 number for Hurricane Matthew inquiries. That's anything and everything that you want to know about Hurricane Matthew, you can call this number.
Is that right?
If you want to volunteer for us, if you want to donate a financial donation, if you wanted to do a fundraiser for us, if you wanted to donate water, you would go through this 800 number.
Any and all inquiries?
Any and all inquiries.
Any kind of help anyone wants to offer, they want to help write a check. You could certainly write a check.
You could certainly write a check.
Could certainly write a check for as much as you can handle, all right?
Yes, yes.
Anything from $2 to $2,000.
Amen.
Or even more.
Even more.
Even more. And it would certainly be appreciated because people are still needing help here.
Yes, and we're going to need help for a while. And not just us, but our neighbors too. And you know, American Red Cross is in every community right now trying to assess damage and really be available for just the immediate needs. Shelter.
Shelter.
And food.
And food. Now, while here in Wayne County, of course, we want to look after all our neighbors and our friends and the community and all that, but we have to keep in mind that downriver in the Kinston area, and in fact in Johnston County, there was a lot of damage as well. Johnston and in fact in some in Duplin County. I mean, this is a hurricane that came up from the Caribbean, so we certainly need help.
Right. Yeah.
We need help.
So that 800 number is 768-8048, 800-768-8048. It's Hurricane Matthew, dedicated 800 number for Hurricane Matthew.
What was that number again?
800-768-8048. 8048.
768-8048.
768-8048.
Is that?
You'd think I would have that memorized as many times as
I
I've
would
given
think.
it out, but I still have to look.
That's 800.
768
Right.
8048.
That's 1-800-768-8048.
You got it.
Any Matthew inquiries?
So a little caveat to this number and to our website. As you
Yes.
can imagine, our websites, redcrossblood.org and redcross.org, are overwhelmed right now.
I'm sure they are.
They're just like any other piece of technology or equipment. It works best when it's, got the number of users going to it that we normally have. So we do want to ask for people's patience when they go to our information and our 800 numbers and our websites. They're overwhelmed. It may take us a couple of days to get back to you, but we will get back to you.
Kimberly Berrier is the BOS, the Business Operations Supervisor?
Specialist.
That's what I meant to say.
You're going to get this one day.
I'll keep trying.
Okay.
What was that phone number? Oh, 1-800-768-8048.
Yay, you got it.
1-800-768-8048. You can remember that.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And just as we speak, there's another IRV pulling into the
Irv
parking
rolling in.
lot here.
So our IRVs are doing two duties. They have two responsibilities. They want to do recon. They want to go out into the community and county and see where they can get to. They want to see what the road conditions are like.
Right.
Once they have determined what the road conditions are like, they're then going to start doing bulk distribution,
Right.
cleaning kits,
Right.
and food and water.
All right. Well, Kimberly, thank you so much for this. redcrossblood.org, 1-800-768-8048. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Wayne.